What is up, everybody? We are going to be taking a look at the World Tournament Reward TEQ Super Saiyan Gohan at Rainbow this time around. Last time I covered this unit, we looked at him at 55%, but now we are going to see why I grinded so hard for those dupes of him to get him to Rainbow. He is a beast. The last time we saw him at 55%, we were in the Legendary Goku event. But now with him at Rainbow, we're stepping it up to the GT Legendary Goku event to just see how well he does in the more difficult content. And from my guess, he is going to perform very well here because I already have tested him out in the God of Destruction event, and he does very, very, very well. So using him over time really has impressed me. He is just an SSR, guys. He really should not be this good, but he is. And I say he shouldn't be, like, I'm so happy that he is. But when he gets his awakening, it's going to be crazy. I mean, I can imagine him having, what, like 180k defense turn 1 or something like that. He is just so good. Defensively, he is one of the best units in the game. So taking a look at him and his hidden potential system really quick, the way I built him, you can see he is at 100%, and I have him at 12 additional attack and 14 crit. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be very upset by that, because first of all, he's an SSR, he doesn't do that much damage. Why did you go more crit than additional attack? You should have went additional attack and dodge, a lot of people would say. But I'm trying to future-proof the unit, because I have a feeling that when he Dokkan awakens, he's going to be doing very good damage as well. Currently, he doesn't do that well damage because he is an SSR. He's capped at level 100, you know, he has his awakening to come in the future, so I think that when he does awaken, he's going to become a behemoth where crit will matter. And even now, crit can help because he does do very little damage, basically. The fact that, you know, if he crits, he can actually do some reasonable damage, I think will benefit him. And 12 additional is decent as well, but if I need to fix it, I can always just use my extra copy of him and fix him to 15 additional attack with 11 crit. But moving on, we have a plus 500 defense skill orb on him in the bronze slots to help out with his defense. He really isn't an offensive unit, so there isn't much of a reason to put a 500 attack skill orb on him. The defense helps him with turn 1 defense. And he's still at full link level 1, because I haven't actually brought him into any link leveling stages or stages that require stamina. So taking a look at his defense, turn 1, 118k, that is not bad, almost 120k, that's not bad. If you look, it's actually better than the AGL LR Gohans at turn 1, so it's really not that bad. What links do we share? Just all in the family. That is very good. This is a great link to share. This is plus 15% defense, I believe. And then it's plus 20% at link level 10. I think at link level 1, though, yep, 15% defense. So that's very good. We're going to keep this Gohan in slot 1. We're going to try to. But it doesn't look like we'll be able to super attack. Let's actually still do this because that way we can actually see him perform without that super attack. But that's the only problem with this Super Saiyan Gohan, is that he lacks decent key links. We got the additional super though, so that's very good. And as you can see, the damage, it was not that good at all. So that's why many people would say, why did you go crit on him? But as I said, if that attack critted, then all of a sudden, it would be looking like alright damage. It would be decent enough damage. Like, you can see it would have made the difference between finishing that Goku off and not in that particular moment as well. So, it does matter to some degree. Not super seriously matter, but it did matter to some degree there. So, on top of stacking defense, that Gohan also has damage reduction. He has 30% damage reduction, I believe, against one enemy. So while he may not be good in Extreme Super Battle Road or Super Battle Road, you know, the Legendary Goku event, Legendary Vegeta event, you know, GT Legendary Goku event, God of Destruction event, those events where you're facing one enemy, all of a sudden, are his, like, best areas. You know, he will be a dominant beast in those events. So that's why we're taking him into this event. If you want me to take him into the God of Destruction events, let me know, because I believe it's Belmod. Belmod is AGL. He does very well against Belmod if he's linked with, like, Int Namek Super Saiyan Goku. You have pretty much a hard carry rotation right there. So, taking a look after one defense stack, 153k defense with, I'm just gonna check, 30% damage reduction, right? Yup, 30% damage reduction, and you do want at least another Goku's family category ally on the team for that extra 58% attack and defense. So we do have that, and 153k defense, almost 154k with 30% damage reduction is absolutely nuts. I mean, it's extremely good. I mean, you can imagine it'd be really, really good. We're gonna make sure we super attack with him. Gohan we want to super attack with, but we also want to super attack with Trunks. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop the orbs, and I actually just screwed myself because now I can't super attack with both of them. That is my bad. That is actually horribly my bad, because I meant to grab that, I think it was the Int orb to the right, to drop the one tech orb down and then grab a whole bunch, but it's a little unfortunate, my bad. But, you know, there are benefits to missing super attacks in this mode, which is that you can super attack more with your other units. So, in that regard, it's not like we really ruined anything. We will get a chance to super attack with the AGL Gohan. The team is filled with stackers, by the way, mainly because I just wanted to kind of make sure that we get through this event here, the GT Legendary Goku event. And I apologize for that, I just banged my desk. But, yeah, the stackers, like Ultimate Gohan, I also wanted to bring a different team along this time, so that way we have more variation besides just the, I think I brought him on Kamehameha last time, the AGL LR Gohan leader skill. I'm not sure, what did I bring him on last time? It was that or Super Saiyans or something, but, here we are. We actually survived, the enemy Super Saiyan Goku just survived this turn, so we get to stack one more time with this Gohan. Taking a look, 200k defense. That is with 30% support on rotation from this high school Super Saiyan Gohan, who is also a World Tournament unit, and is also very impressive in his own right. So that is looking pretty good. Now, a large benefit too to the fact that he stacks is that he can actually be a source of healing for your team, right? Because the higher your defense is, the more that you heal with same type orbs. So if I were to grab a bunch of tech orbs with this Gohan, you could actually heal yourself to full from low health, depending on if you get enough orbs or not, which I don't know if many people knew that. I knew that, and it's actually a very important tip to learn. It matters quite a bit. I'm actually going to float Tech Ultimate Gohan here, and I'm going to just stack up with the Trunks and this LR Gohan, because they will need to stack up more. Gohan only needs to super attack a few times, and he will get his attack off, or his defense up rather, with just a few attacks getting launched. So we'll just deal with that. But this Gohan, man, so simple, but so elegantly designed, you know, 30% damage reduction with a stack, even just as an SSR. I mean, that is absolutely impressive, you know. I can't praise the unit enough. It's a World Tournament reward unit, guys. You could just get this guy by doing World Tournament enough to get even just one copy of him. You know, having him at 55% is enough. I mean, you will stack slower, and that's about it. His damage won't be any more or less impressive, rather, because his damage isn't that good to begin with. Let's put him in the first slot here, with 40% support from this Goten and Trunks unit. So he is at 253k defense. 253k defense. That is ridiculous, man. That is actually crazy. So let's put him in the first slot and see how he does with the attacks. I mean, he does have type advantage against this Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So hopefully we get launched a super attack to this Gohan, just so we can see how well he tanks. 1.1 million damage too. I mean, his animation's pretty cool though, I won't lie. But as you can see there where he critted, you know, it did over a mil. So it's better, you know, it can matter. It's really like not the biggest deal in the world. Again, I know that most people are going to be really upset by that. But here's my rule of thumb, guys. If a unit stacks, I just split, but go a little bit more into crit, simply because you don't need to stack that much. You know, you don't. In only a certain small handful of areas will it actually matter if you stack fast enough or stack multiple times in one turn. Like, for the most part, you should be fine. And always, you can just compensate by just dragging out the event a little longer and stacking a couple more times because you stalled out the event. I mean, that's generally what I believe to be a decent compromise. You know, going full 8A into a unit is just not cool, in my opinion. It's good to have some, but again, as I've always said, the most fun I have in Dokkan is when I launch two super attacks. So getting the chance of an additional super is always fun. But what's more fun than that? 2 super attacks that crit. two super attacks that are like nuclear bombs is what I like, and that's what I want. So I generally go 11, 15 on physical units and AGL units, and then 12 and 14 for those TEQ and STR units. And then for int, it's a little harder to decide, but what can you do? Let's take a look here. Which Gohan did not stack as much? So this one, we're going to keep the front one on rotation now because he needs to stack up a bit because we've been floating him. Actually, will I be able to? That's actually messed up. Will I be able to get the super attack off with this Gohan? You can see the biggest struggle with this Gohan. We are not able to. That is unlucky. That shouldn't be that big a deal, though. That should be fine. We miss a super attack with this Gohan, but he has 30% damage reduction, so, you know, having already like 250k defense or 230k defense or something like that with 30% damage reduction should be good enough. And we will stack, you know, a couple more times, you know, before getting into the type disadvantage phase against the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's the only real worry I have. But again, you know, he should be fine. We're on a team full of stackers. It really is just about getting your stack on. Oh yeah, he's fine. He's absolutely A-okay. And TEQ Ultimate Gohan, of course, being one of the best units in the game. Absolutely love it. He will hard carry you. It's ridiculous how much work he puts in these longer events. I have to make sure to stack with this support Gohan and stuff as well, but these two aren't done stacking yet, so I'm actually going to grab... who do I want to stack first? Probably Trunks, because Trunks actually doesn't stack as fast as Gohan does, simply because he's not an LR. Maybe I shouldn't have floated the Goten and Trunks just to stack them up a bit, but I didn't, because I wanted their support on rotation with Gohan to get those like slightly higher attack and defensive, you know, stats per turn. But that should be okay. We can stack up with him during the giant ape phase or something. Just float off the Trunks then. So it's good to stack up that Trunks. Here we go, though. I will want to make sure that I stack up with this Gohan here, though. This will be a truly impressive test of this Gohan, because this phase can hurt. I'm curious. I want him to get super attacked here. 285k defense, that is with that support once again. High School Gohan is actually vulnerable here. He has 58% damage reduction, but only 57k defense. So you can see why this is like such an elegantly designed unit, because giving him a decent amount of damage reduction is one thing, you know, even as an SSR, but without good enough defense to back it up, it really doesn't mean anything. You know, you can have almost 60% damage reduction. Oh, we're gonna get super attacked here. How much damage? 79k. That's not bad at all. That's an SSR that took that much damage from Giant Golden Ape. How many of you guys have, gotten one-shotted or pretty much dropped to nothing from one super attack of the Golden Great Ape? Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people fell for that, so that's not too bad, And as you can see there, the difference is night and day. That high school support Gohan is incredible. One of my favorite units. But in comparison to this new Gohan, this new Gohan's just absolutely incredible because he does his stacking on top of damage reduction. He has less damage reduction, but the stacking is what really, really takes him up to that next level. I really would have wished that they at least had that high school Gohan greatly raise defense for one turn on super attack, so that way he has something. But, I mean, I could slap on a 500 defense skill orb on him, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, those two units are, like, perfect to kind of show how much damage reduction doesn't matter compared to defense. Like, damage reduction's only as good as your defense is because it takes advantage of your defense. So, if they Dokkan Awaken this Gohan and give him 58% damage reduction and have him stack attack and defense permanently, all of a sudden you have an absolute juggernaut. That's gonna be like a... dare I say, it would be like another TEQ Ultimate Gohan, but just slightly different in that instead of the guard, he has damage reduction, which I think is actually better than guard, because certain bosses, I think, have guard break. So that's interesting. I'm actually going to float this TEQ Ultimate Gohan now, because we should be fine. But, again, Gohan, we lose All in the Family here. So 289k defense without All in the Family, and with it, 333k defense. You can see how much defense you're leaving on the table if you do not have All in the Family active. That's imperative. So we're actually going to do this, although I have a feeling he's going to super attack the first slot. You know what? Let's do this. We don't even need him at his best right now. He should be able to tank it fairly well once again. Let's grab these orbs for some healing. And then let's just make sure that TEQ Ultimate Gohan can attack here. TEQ Ultimate Gohan is at the point now where he should be fine, regardless of a type disadvantage. Double super, man! Damn! That's crazy. Honestly, he should be well over 300k defense now without All in the Family. He might be at 400k with it. Like, I'm so shocked how good this Gohan is. Now, granted, this Legendary Goku event run will drag on for quite a bit, so perhaps after this I will cut. I doubt it. I like to do these in one run and just kind of give you the gamut. But, you know what? I'm going to have chapters for the video, so if you want to skip to a certain part, like a certain phase of the fight, you could totally do that. With that being said, let's look at the defense here of these guys, just to see who needs stacked. Yeah, like this Trunks, this Super Saiyan Trunks, right? A Dokkan Fest from, what is it, 2 years ago now? He's rainbowed, and he is slower in terms of defense. He's not as high in terms of defense as this SSR Gohan. Or if they're about equal, the Gohan's actually better defensively because he has damage reduction. So I think it's crazy. This unit truly is a bulwark shield. I don't even know what to say. He's like Mirror Force, or like something like that. He's like Mirror Wall. Like, I love it. If you guys get those Yu-Gi-Oh references, there you go. But it's sincerely impressive what they are doing here. Let's see what the defense is again. 359k without All in the Family. With All in the Family, 413k. Yes. This is a SSR, guys. I know. I can't believe it either. It's an SSR. It's hella impressive what this is. Like, I just can't. It's too good. It is just too good. The only thing that you wish was he would do more damage, but that's why you build your team to have damage dealers. Don't build your team like mine. I only brought all of these stackers just to compare as well. I mean, yes, it's to lock in the win, as I said earlier, but we're also trying to compare his stacking rate in comparison to the others, you know? And looking at him compared to that TEQ Trunks who's rainbowed, he is outstacking some summonable, awakened, rainbowed units. So, it's impressive stuff. It truly is impressive. Alright, let's have Trunks stack up one more time here, because Gohan should stack faster. Ultimate Gohan, as you know, will continue like to be on pace in terms of stacking, regardless of if Beast floated or not, because when he super attacks, it's like he super attacked twice with that greatly raised attack and defense. So, Trunks here, excuse me, Trunks here getting that super attack. There you go. So, yes, it is taking quite a while, but we're not going to take much damage here going into this phase. The only problem is that we don't have much in terms of that damage dealing, because we don't have many good damage dealers on this team. So we're just going to try and see how long this phase will take. If it does take that long, I'm just going to skip ahead to where I can get super attacked. And just to see how well he does tank this Super Saiyan Gohan. 1.33 million attack stat, not, again, like, not that good. But it's not, again, not about his attack. It's about his defense. And he'll take double digits, I guarantee you. At the end, he'll take double digits from the Super Saiyan 4 full power with the super attack. So, it's just wild what this Gohan does. And for a World Tournament reward, like, you don't need to do anything but score 23 million points, which to some people may actually seem like a ton, but guys, it's worth it. It is so worth it. Trust me. At the end of the day, 23 million points. Just use a few pieces of meat. You know, all you need is like maybe two or no. How many stamina refills do you need? Depending on your stamina bar, you know, you can get 2 or 3 full runs out of it. You know, with me, I can get like 4 or 5. I think 5 I can get, but if you can get 4 million points off a stamina bar, it's only like, you know, over the course of 3 days, it's only maybe like 3 or 4 hours of actual time of your life dedicated to get a unit like this. It's totally worth it. And now he's only available from the ticket summons, right, when he gets returned. So that's the unfortunate thing now for people who didn't actually participate in this World Tournament, is that their only chances of pulling this absolute dynamic monster is through those World Tournament tickets throughout time. So that's a bit unfortunate. But hopefully we can get super attacked here. I'm going to put him in the first slot, since it seems like he really wants to hit that first slot hard. With All in the Family, we have 493k, and without it, we have 429k. So, yes, All in the Family is the best link to have active, by far, for this unit. You know, he has, like, Saiyan Warrior Race and things like that, like, little attack links. Like, who cares about attack links on this guy? He's doing, like, 1.3 million damage. Good thing that we have the crit there, or else we would do, like, nothing. Okay, we're gonna get super attacked with type disadvantage. Let's see how this goes. Double digits. Double digits, guys. That's all you need. That's all you need to see. I'm gonna actually skip ahead, though, because this is going to take a while to... I think we're gonna go to the full power Super Saiyan 4, and we're gonna see how well we tank full power Super Saiyan 4. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so now we are up against full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and we did stack up quite a few times since I cut. We are at almost 700k defense. Well, we are basically at 700k, I'd say. And at this rate, it literally does not matter. We're almost at 1 million defense on Gohan. I'm actually gonna not transform with him just yet. And the only thing I'm worried about is the the Goten and the Trunks, since they are at type disadvantage and their defense is only at like 440k. It should be alright. It should be good enough. But I'm hoping that we get super attacked with Super Saiyan Gohan here, because I'm pretty certain that we would take double digits. But that's the whole goal. I'm basically going to end the video whenever we do get super attacked with it. If we get super attacked here, though, we will try to go for one more. But I'm usually very unlucky with where I want to get my super attacks, or where I get my super attacks compared to where I want them to go. But we double supered there. We double supered. We are, what, we're over 700k. We're probably at like 750k, 770k. It's literally, like, it's just sheerly absurd. This Gohan is absurd. And obviously it looks good, like we're on a team full of stackers. But again, we're just trying to compare. You know, this guy is an SSR. A freaking SSR, guys. You know, he's not awakened. He's not on the same level as his peers. And he's just an absolute freak in nature. This Gohan can use another super attack as well. So we're not going to use it just yet. The active skills. But of course I will drop those active skills to get the fight done quick once I do get super attacked on Super Saiyan Gohan. But you guys won't see that probably unless we don't get super attacked until the end of the whole event. Honestly though, it shouldn't take that long. Our team was mostly tech, and the Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase was only that long because we had the type disadvantage on all of our units, or most of our units. It was only really the Gohan, this LR Gohan, that did any damage to the full, or the Int Super Saiyan 4. So full power Super Saiyan 4 should be a cakewalk, especially with Trunks and Gohan stacking their attack. He should go down quickly. But we're going to transform with this Gohan here. Alright, can we get super attacked? Place your bets. Where are we going to get super attacked? In the first or second slot? I'm going to go first slot. Just hopefully we will see it. We should have over 1 million defense, but we don't. I think it's because we lost some links. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's just quickly transform though, just so we can get this fight done quickly. I don't want to sit here for, you know, a 40-minute video. It's already like over 30 minutes, I believe. I apologize for that, but I'll figure out a better format in the future. Once again, I'll have those chapters enabled so you can click through and see which phase we're in, see how we perform here. Hopefully we get super attacked in the first slot though. That would be the greatest. And another thing to note, like, we're only at, like, we're just, oh, there we go, yes, super attack. We're taking double digits here, guys. It's as simple as that. Double digits, all day, every day, SSR, beautiful. It's beautiful, you know? And for those of you saying if I brought better units to clear the event faster, this Gohan wouldn't look as good because he has all that time to stack up, I say you can just prevent yourself from super attacking a few turns to stack him up. But you saw, he was keeping on pace defensively with the rest of these units without needing to stack up a whole bunch. Just by going through the event, it was enough stacks, you know? So, it's just truly impressive stuff. Let's transform with this Gohan here. Just so that way we can wipe out this event. I like to get the clear in the video, just so you guys see that I am not a scrub, and I complete the GT Legendary Goku event when I do it, except for when I try to do it with corroded body and mind, without a Janemba leader, which I have now, but that's one thing. That's not the same thing. So, 800k defense on this Gohan. All of a sudden, it's becoming a Gohan showcase. This Goku's been dodging, though, like the absolute monk that he is. Return to monkey. Alright, come on, don't dodge this. Just wipe him out, Gohan, please. How much? What's the attack stat? 7 million? 6 million? 7 million? You love to see it. This might actually hurt him really bad. Will this finish him off? No, it's not gonna finish him off, but if it critted, it would have took out over half his HP. I could actually active skill with that Trunks too. Maybe we will. Now we're just going to make an active skill party. Hopefully, though, get one more super attack on that Gohan, seal the point, and wipe out the event. Unless he super attacks the Goten and Trunks, because he sniffs weakness. Goku smells weakness. Uh-oh. Imagine, if we lose, I'm keeping it in the video. Okay, good. Okay. I was gonna say, he literally would have been out for me. Like, it was literally, like, it would have been on purpose if he super attacked my Goten and Trunks, who's the lowest defense by far on the team with type disadvantage. Alright, so Gohan still with the 1 million attack stats. Beautiful number. One last super attack for the double digits for you guys. He's a beast. He's a wall. Respect the Gohan. Top tier SSR. This Gohan's extremely good. He's better than some Dokkan fests. I'm looking at you, Physical Piccolo, you garbage. Garbage. Ah, I love it. Alright, good. Can we finish off the event here, though, too? That would be amazing. Ooh, he really wanted it. Anyways, guys, we're not going to finish off the event here. I think I made my point. Don't want to make the video too long. Trust me, I sealed the deal. If I somehow have the video go on longer than this outro, then you guys are going to see me lose. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one.